I'm not done yapping about Hogwarts Legacy. I needed to rant about the Richard Jackdaw quests. As I mentioned before, I played Hogwarts Legacy 5 times, and the first time I played was as a Hufflepuff, and that quest like broke me emotionally. And so when I played through in the other houses, I was like severely disappointed. The Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor Jackdaw quests definitely leave you with the feeling that Jackdaw was just a cheeky little lad who was in over his head, and that led to his demise. And while that can definitely be said for the Hufflepuff quest as well, we have that added layer as to what his recklessness created for the other people in his life. In the Hufflepuff playthrough, we learned that Jackdaw was a bit of a player. There was this girl named Anne Thisbe that he was having like a little fling with, and he wanted her to come with him, but instead of just asking her like a normal person, he had to test her because he's a boy. So he made this puzzle that Anne never figured out, but when she did figure it out, it would have given her a message basically saying, great, awesome, let's go on this little treasure hunting quest together, meet me here, blah blah blah, right? Since Anne never figured out that puzzle he left for her, instead of her dying with Jackdaw, she was thrown into Azkaban because another girl by the name of Apollonia Black, who also was having a fling with Richard Jackdaw, picked up the little paper trail that Jackdaw left for Anne Thisbe, connecting Anne to this treasure hunt, which then led to the disappearance of Jackdaw. When that was presented forward, Anne was thrown into Azkaban under suspicion that she was the one who murdered Richard Jackdaw. And when you think about it, she would have been like super young. This is the Jackdaw that we see, and I don't know exactly how old he was, but I don't know, 16? But I guess what like really kills me is Anne could have been vindicated and released from Azkaban. This poor innocent girl, which like she goes completely psychotic, insane, mental, which like obviously you're in Azkaban. Anyways, I remember playing this for the first time and I was just like tears. And we never see a vindication of Anne Thisbe. We can confront Richard Jackdaw and say, hey, remember Anne? She went crazy and got thrown in Azkaban because of you. And the only form of closure we get is Jackdaw basically saying, oh, shoot, yeah, I'll go see if I can testify to get her out. We don't get an owl, we don't get another Jackdaw interaction. So we truthfully do not know what happened to Anne. Anyways, when I played that, again, emotionally ruined me. And so when I played my other playthroughs in different houses, I was so upset. I had to get that out of my system.